Hi, James. I thought I'd go through these parametric equations, of the ones we've done so far, and show you how to graph them on your calculator, since that was part of what they wanted you to do for these problems, and also it's kind of cool to see. Well, it sort of depends on your perspective, I guess, how cool it is. But anyway, when you're going to graph things, in parametric mode, you have to first go to mode, so we'll do that. And then we have to come down here and put it on graphing parametric equations. So that's it, parametric. So we hit that, and now we're ready to go. All right, so you'll see that the plotting menu for putting in the functions is a little bit different. These are in terms of t, and they give you a x part and a y part to do. So you should know what to do. So looking at number one, they gave us, let me see, that was 3t plus 2. 3t plus 2. And for the y part, they gave us t plus 1. All right, so to get this to graph properly, you really have to be careful on setting up your window. So let's go there first. We want it to go, let me see, they wanted to go from t0 to 4. So t min was 0. This was 4 seconds out here. So I guess we'll do that. T max is going to be 4. And we think the T step is how quickly the thing gets drawn. So this one's going about a tenth of a second with each thing that gets drawn. I think we want to go a little slower than that, because this is kind of a short one. So I guess I'm going to make this 0.01. So everyone will go a hundredth of a second per step in T. All right, for X min and Y min, you can look at the graph we worked out in the problems I gave you. Basically, X goes from between about, I don't know, about 0 and 15. So I'm going to go from -1 up to, let's go up to like 16, and put it in steps of 5 as far as where the ticks are on the scale. Y min, we'll make this -1, just so we can see the whole XY axis. And then this will go up to, about 6, it looks like. And we'll have this go as steps of 1. So if we graph it, you should be able to see, we're going to do that right next, but you'll see the way things work out. All right, so here we go. So you see it draws it, and it also draws it in the direction that you needed to be drawn in. Okay, so that's it. That's the line, and you'll see that it only goes to the point where x is 14 and y is 5, which is the same as the graph we drew, because we were careful about our window, that is, and it turned out to look like that. So that was the first one. Shall I go ahead and save a screenshot of this? Might help. Let me see. Take a screenshot. Yeah, I think that's it. And we'll just make this. We'll make that problem 1. All right, so we'll save that. All right, so now let's go ahead and go to the next one. We'll go back and put in new equations here. Let me see. We'll delete that. And we'll clear that one out too. Okay, so the next one was, let me see, this is number 4. X was the square root of 2t. And y was 4t. Okay, now we need to be careful about our window again, so you might want to refer back to the graph I drew in the pencast to sort of see why I'm making the choices I'm making. I'm going to make t. T goes up to infinity in this case, but we don't want to have it go to infinity in terms of what we graph. We had it going to about 5 seconds for what we drew, so why don't we have it go to, I don't know, we'll make it go to 10 seconds. And then we'll keep the steps the same, so it'll draw it kind of slowly. Okay, X min, we have it going from -1. I want it up to 4. I probably want to go up to, I'll go up to 5. And we'll change the tick steps to 1 here. Y min, we'll keep that at -1, but in this case we want to go up to maybe 25. And I guess we'll make the Y ticks 5 each. And that ought to graph pretty well, and so we'll just go ahead and do it. And again, you see as it's graphed, it shows you the directionality that needed to be associated with it. Oh, I think I had one thing wrong here. I'll have to go back and get it again as soon as it finishes drawing. It's drawing. It actually is drawing kind of slowly. I might have it draw a little bit faster the next time. And it's still thinking here because it has. I think we had it going up to 10, so it's probably at about 5 or 6 now. It's probably going to take a few more. Yeah, okay, good. There we are. So let me go back and correct the window. I had t going from. Oh no, that should have been right. Yeah, t going from 0 to 1 or 0 to 10. Why don't we just make it draw faster instead of being. Maybe we'll change this to 0.1. Okay, so that should draw it quite a bit faster, and I think we have it right. Yeah, okay, that was right the way it was before, actually. So that basically is the graph, and you saw that it travels in this direction, which is the directionality we showed it on our hand-drawn graph as well, and so that's essentially it. So I'll go ahead and save this one as well. Let me see, where is it? Take screenshot. Take screenshot. We'll do that. And we'll make this one problem 4. Okay, and now we'll go ahead and do the next one. Okay, this was x equals 3t squared. This is number 7. X equals 3t squared. And y equal t plus 1. Okay, and now we'll just think about our window. And it looks in this case as if we, I think, oh yeah, well, it had it going from negative infinity to infinity. So we want t min, we'll make this negative 10 to 10. That ought to be about right. In the graph that we drew, we had it going from negative 3 to 3, so part of it will be outside of the window, but it should show up looking pretty well this way. All right, so we want our x min, we'll have it go from negative 1 to, now it looks like about 30. Negative 1 to 30, and we'll put this in steps of 5. And from y, we want it to go, looks like from about negative 5 to positive 5. And why don't we put this one in steps of 2, so we don't get it too cluttered up. All right, so that ought to graph out pretty nicely. Okay, again, you see you get exactly what we got, and it drew it along this direction, so you could see the directionality as it was drawing it, and that corresponds to the graph that we drew. Remember, we put these in steps of 2, so that's about 2. That's 4 there. So that should be 25 out here, which it is, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So it does correspond with the graph we drew. So I'll save this one. This was 7. And I'm thinking I may have gone on a little too long here to upload it to YouTube. So I'm going to stop here after I get this one saved, and I'll reset the calculator and turn this off.